downtown somewhere. Mystery City right now. I don't want to get stream sniped, but we got a beautiful spot here. Check out the spot. It's unreal. Let me just get the chat on the screen here. We're good. It's a little bit of a gloomy day here in this Mystery City we're in, but wanted to put more videos out for you guys, and it's been raining, so I haven't been able to go out and ride, but it's not raining today, so I figured might as well hit the live stream. So here we are. Helmet on. Hair's freaking crazy. What's up, Fox Rail? What's up, Chris? Show you guys, you know, we got a nice scenic view. A little gloomy today. We do have some obstacles that hopefully we don't encounter. Do a 1 foot nose bump. I got you. There's a nice little hip over here. This is kind of what drew me over here. I rode here like 10 years ago, but there's a puddle, right? The only puddle is right there. But it's all right. We got a nice wide, definitely a ramp here. Not a driveway by any means. What's up, Tristan? Said your name. All right. Shout out to Guatemala. What's up? I'm gonna try to keep up with the chat, but I don't know if you guys have seen one of my live streams. I've only done a handful, and basically I can't read the chat the whole time. So I'm gonna try and do some tricks. So I'm gonna do some tricks, come back, read the chat. We'll catch up. So if you guys talk amongst each other, but you know, if I'm doing a trick, I can't read the chat. Do a kickflip, Chris. By that, do you mean kickflip? I can try, but we gotta warm up. Let's just, I don't know, what do you guys want to see? Maybe I'll just hit some warm up tricks, and then we can start maybe doing some call outs. Oh shit, hold on. We gotta get adapted to the tripod, boys. First time able to catch a live stream. Let's go. All right, so I got it set up so I can just kind of flip it around, and I'll come talk to you guys on this side. Hang 5. We'll mark them off. I want to do like maybe 100 tricks during this live stream, but let's get into it for the people that are watching this after the live stream. They want to see the content. To go down it with no speed. Yeah, it is gonna be, damn it, I gotta adjust this. Sorry guys. It's gonna be a little hard to ride it like an up and down spot because it is like pretty mellow. Like that foot jet whip, I had no momentum. You think gravity would be pulling me a little harder than most people, but you know. All right, do some bar spins. Yeah, I'll try some bar spins. Let's get back to this. Let me know if you guys want angle variety. We'll go ahead and bring you guys over here. 125 people in the chat. Let's go. Appreciate you guys. A little angle change. Where am I at, Zebra K? Is a mystery right now. If someone knows where I'm at and they stream snipe me, then they know where I'm at. But let's see. Sorry, this is a weird spot. You guys get a little insight on the struggles of self-filming a little bit. You're coming to you? Oh no. Hey, if you want to come ride by all means. I'm not gonna say no to a session with anybody. Will we be at Kona? I will not be at Kona, Jonesy. I'm chilling in North Carolina. I've been doing the Husky Nation merch at my brother's house. I'm not in North Carolina though. I didn't just dox my position, but yeah, I haven't really been traveling because I've been taking over the Husky Nation stuff full time. So appreciate everyone that has ordered. A lot of support on the gift collection. We sold out of those within a couple hours, so that was awesome. We still got a lot of hoodies. I'll show you guys the hoodies real quick. I got one over here. I took it off though because it is a little warm here in this mystery location. But check it out. Husky Nation at BMX Action Adventure. Let's go. What's up, Adam? Let's see if we can maybe, you know, up the amplitude a little bit, maybe get a 5 out of this. It's pretty mellow. Whoops. I'm gonna try to catch up on the chat, boys. I do got you on that kickflip. Hopefully, I remember the super chat, but you know, that's a butthole destroyer for you guys out there because I got a tight chain usually, so ow, it doesn't spin all that fast. What's up, Andrew? Let's go. All right, here we go. Let's try a 5 out of this bank. It's nice, grippy texture. So, you know, maybe we'll get lucky. 5 out, Oppo 3 in, maybe. That was not the ideal rollout to get me to that Oppo 3, but I don't know if I went out of frame, but we got it done. It does have a nice, like, very trustworthy texture to carve off of. Let me scroll up on the chat and see if I what I missed. Do a backflip. You are insane. We're not doing a backflip right now. The truck. And if no one was there, we can maybe do something on that, but we're not. This is not a vandalizing channel on purpose. And that would be some vandalization. Go lucky dip. The Vanchin is over here, guys. Oh shit, I gotta change the camera. It's over there in the distance. Had to keep it in sight because I didn't pay for parking. I don't really know the rules out here for paying for parking. X up fakie. I got you. That's gonna be a freaking send. Whip it. All right, we'll try a hop whip into the bank and then come around and just do an insane X up fakie. X up to a fakie. Don't even, I've probably done this in like a game of add-on or something. Just getting it back. That should be good. All right, hop whip in. X up to fakie. There's the car. We have done it though. She did not make eye contact. I guess that's probably safe to do out here in the city. You know, some people, you make eye contact with them, they're locked in, they're asking you for stuff. I'm not doing it, just stay out of my way. Mooresville skate park, yeah, I went there, Blake. I went there on Sunday because it rained on Saturday. I was gonna go there today, but there was it's like 70% chance of rain here in a couple hours, so it actually might rain where I'm at right now, but it's closer and it's not gonna rain till 7 here. Can I do a nose manual? I can try a nose manual. Let's see, I like doing nose manuals. We already hit the 540 Dennis. Might do a hop one into this in a little bit after I get warmed up, but I'm setting up the nose manual. All right, so, whoops. Gonna try to do 2 spaces from here into there without flipping over hitting the Lexus. So I'm probably gonna come a little diagonal, a little longer than 2 spaces. I'm gonna move my cone too, but we'll give it a couple tries. Tough one. Come back to it though. I don't want to just be out there and leave you guys hanging over here. We'll come back. We got 1 space. It's definitely, I feel like everyone's got a warm-up nose manual, so unless you're like a god at them. But I think I'm gonna get it in 3 more tries. We will see. Here we go. Easy, so easy, lads. Like that was basically I could have kept going, but there was a bank there. But we were locked in. Not bad. No hand or manual. Ooh. Oh no, actually, that's a top secret trick that I'm not gonna unveil until it is ready to be debuted. What else we got in the chat? Let me catch up, boys. 170 of you guys. Appreciate all you guys for hanging out with me while I'm riding street, you know? I would be out here by myself, but I'm not. Got you guys here. Love the nose manual, but they're hard to keep. Yeah. Definitely have to practice a lot with it. And it's also, a lot of it, nose manualing is your bike setup. I feel like a lot of people get like kind of lucky actually with how they set their geometry up, because everyone's different. But there's definitely people that just have their perfect geometry and it's like they can just do them super easy. It's also a lot of chest. But slay the dragon, a bar out. Ooh, I can try to do a dragon slayer. I do have a weird, it's kind of on a slant. I don't know if you guys can see it. Dragon slayer manual 180, that's hard to do it properly with both hands on one grip, but maybe I can hit a dragon slayer. Just like, I don't know, I'll try to do like a U-turn one, so it's actually kind of hard. Bring the gas over here. But I don't know if you guys can tell, but it is like a little downhill this way. So manual might be a little funky, but we'll give it a dragon slayer. First attempt. Missed the first. I missed the first one. When you're doing like a turn, it is a little weird. That is the first Dragon Slayer I did in the Dragon Slayer shirt. Let's go. Haven't been to Port Royal. I have not. 180 bar, the cone. We'll get the cone that's a top secret prop I flew out for this specific live stream. We're gonna get it involved later on. It might be like the banger of the live streams, doing some cone stuff. What else are we gonna do? Hang 10 bar out. This is not the G-Sharp live stream. If you guys aren't following my boy G-Sharp out in Cleveland, over here. 544. You guys, come on, let's get some realistic calls. Let's do some fast plants. And who wants a how to fast plant video? Not just like singular fast plant. I'm talking about how to fast plant with some variety moves. Just like a whole how-to on different fast plant things. Pre-recorded. It's not pre-recorded, dude. Get that out of here. We're live. ET to can lander. Ooh, I don't like that one. Sorry. All right, here we go. We'll hit some fast plants. I'm gonna try to do fast plant both directions, out and in. We'll start with the hard one. I guess I should have finished speaking before I flip the camera around. We're gonna do Oppo 3 front foot fast plant, and then regular 3 back foot fast plant. 2 fun ones. But the Oppo 3 is. Oh. Well, I'm gonna switch and do that with you. This is a little uphill. I need a little. Definitely. Whoops. Definitely, that trick is a more of like I need more of like a pole or a drop, but they're fun. Foot 180 bar out. Bar combo 180 bar, fakie bar, cab bar. All right, I got you. I don't know where I'm gonna. It's gonna be hard to set up, but I got you with the Stevie challenge. I guess I'll just do it on flat because that's what Stevie used to do. I also used to do that as a warm up forever ago, but we got it. 180 bar, fakie hot bar to cab bar on a uneven parking lot. Let's see where we can set this up at. I don't know. I guess I'll do it over this line just so I have a marker for you guys and for myself to stay in frame, because that is a challenge in itself. All right, there we go. We'll get it figured out. I think I need to go a little more like this way because I'm getting pulled by gravity. 180 bar out of the bank, fakie around cabin. All right, I'll do that after we check this one off because we're not backing out of this challenge. How you doing? Okay, here we go. So, you guys. He's taking my cone. He's claiming my cone. I don't want to get too dragged into that. I keep like thinking I'm rolling so far out of frame. So we're gonna take it on that. You guys can see it can be done. Like, I took that cone earlier because it was at this building behind me. Like, I'm gonna put it back. Not thinking anyone's gonna use that one cone. That guy needed the cone. Feel bad. He got it back though. It was in sight. It was just a little temporary move. Can I 180 bar hump or do a bar hump? Ooh. All right, but I do have to do a, I saw earlier in the chat, and sorry if I missed you guys' chat, but you see I'm just one man show, just trying to ride, talk to you guys, and set the ankles up. What's up, Callum? All right, so I gotta do a 180 bar, half cap bar into this. He was not amused. Yeah, he was not amused, but it's okay. No one's day was ruined. Hoofing the legs is so good. All right, that's a good angle. Hopefully it works, but I do have to roll back with it. I catch my breath. That was a little freestyle right there. Jump. The whole gap. What's that? Oh, like this. Okay. Whiplash can lander. All right, guys. Hold the request real quick. I'm still trying to redeem one from earlier. All right, here we go. Back to the 180 bar cap bar. I'll try Foofing Jameson. I have a bad habit. I guess it's not really that bad of a habit, but I like won't let myself do the trick unless I feel like it's gonna like be proper, or I'll try my best to. So when I got the half cab, I probably could have shit a bar out, but it was gonna be sloppy. We're gonna do a good one. Here we go. We gotta watch out for this 4x4. Dude. F that. This hill is not nice to my fakie setup. We don't got the fakies leveled up enough, I guess. Jump the middle part of the Oreo. What's that? I've never done a rocket manual in my life. Only on the front pegs. Whew. Time out. Grabbing liquid. They did not help me. The stamina is not quite up enough for the riding and talking. No air is being caught, but it's all right. All right, we're gonna do a, what is this supposed to do? Oh no, I feel like I should just do a quick little variety of stuff. Longest manual hang five possible. That's, you guys gotta give me some better suggestions. Like, come on, how come manual? I'll try a manual, I don't know, Actually, I want to do a full cab bar. That's what I want to do. So we're gonna do a full cab bar. Time out on the suggestions. See if we just do it into the bank. Trying to pump the tricks out, but I got dizzy. I didn't even want to try that last time. It's a clean Lexus that's right in the way of my pole that I kind of wanted to do some stuff on. But hopefully they leave. Here we go. Back to this. What did you say? Sorry, trying to catch up on chat. Any rocket manufacturer would be cool. All right, I would try to learn a rocket manual on one parking space after I get this full cab bar. Because I do think that's a fun.
All right.
No, you're fine.
Okay. Thank you.
Yeah. Keep pedal pressuring.
Huh?
No, I'm just talking to. Yeah. I keep feeling like pedal pressure, which is like speeding me up instead of popping me up. So we gotta get the timing a little better. We got it though. Definitely. This ground is good, but the slant is kind of in my head, I guess. It's not that big of a deal. Here we go. Hopefully this is the last round of this. I just realized that you guys are probably gonna have a butt shot of the bar, so we're gonna move you over here. Here we go. We landed first try from this angle. Shit. God, I'm getting dizzy. This trick is not that hard for me, I'm telling you guys. I'm really trying to avoid the front wheel not making it into the bank. I want it to be proper, so when we put the effort in, it counts. MC dinner, I don't know what that is. MC diner? There's something near me. I don't know. Where am I? Whew. Man, first MT, thanks for the €1, my lord. Appreciate you. Guys, I'm sorry. Gotta catch up on this full cap bar, and then we're doing a rocket manual. I'm doing it right here though. I'll throw it every time. But it's my power. Not satisfied. Hold on. We got a mysterious man parked over here and is vaping and is looking me sus. Suspicious. We're gonna chill here for a second. Is it Chad? It's not Chad. So the guy driving a Mustang keeps looking over here. I don't know what he's doing. Suspicious. And he was like on his phone. Thought he might have been a stream sniper. Trying to get my lobby. We're not having that. But if it was a stream sniper, that's not how you say hello. He was just like looking at me and vaping. All right, rocket manual. Here we go. Mustang and vape. Yeah, that's your freaking two things you need to be a freaking god at getting the non-males. All right. Prepare. We're making ourselves vulnerable here. You guys are gonna see me learn a trick that a lot of people can do. I just, it's just something I never tried to learn. Maybe we can learn it. We're gonna do the rocket manual. I know it's very beginner, but I've only had 4 pegs on for half a year. And I've just been doing a lot of other stuff, so give me some slack. We'll get that light bulb, don't worry. That light bulb will be touched once the light bulb. I could probably get 2 squares. Oh, that foot touched. Oh. I got a little ahead of myself. I thought I had it. We got that though. That is such a weird feeling. There's only like 200 plus pounds on the back wheel. It might fold. Not sure. We got plastic pegs. Alexander. I think I talked about that in the video. But just a real quick, I guess, review of the plastic versus metal. Metal sounds cooler and probably is a little easier for stalls maybe. Plastic, you just got an overall better slide. You might have to wax some stuff, but it's pretty good. I've had these pegs on for over a year. Haven't even changed the sleeves yet, but I am pretty keen about rotating them off like a thinner, more grinded part. But yeah, plastic definitely for me, but it depends on the rider. Here we go. 2 rocket manual, rocket power manual. We got it done. New trick. Let's go. Definitely a, it's not that hard, but I feel like I probably haven't learned the trick until I hopped into it, like from pedals, pegs to pedals. But I'd rather do that like on like a little bank to bank. So we're gonna chill and just take that one. Let me scroll in the chat and see what else requests we got. One, Foof, 1A bar. I got you, dude. Oh, light post, I don't got you because we're brakeless, but I could do a cheater foof, or not really a cheater foof, a brakeless foof to bar out on this super steep day. A little mellow, but the idea was portrayed. Wait, I did see a super chat. Let me scroll up. Where's it at? Bar to foot jam to bar back. Foot jam bar out. Do this, and I will send you another $20. Man versus mountain bike. That is a cool request and a half. Bar to the Van Kiss the Lexus. What are you guys suggesting? I appreciate the donation. I will do a foot jam to bar. Bar to foot jam just seems painful. I think I could do it. It would just be sketchy, and I'm not really into like pain riding. There's a lot of tricks that are possible that would just hurt and not feel well. But we'll do a foot jam to bar because this is the foot jam to bar channel you guys are on right now. And this is basically a vert ramp. Let me bring you guys down real quick just so you could really get a sight on the steepness here. Here we go. Whew. Let's get the side angle, get the good angle, because we do this one all the time. We know the angles for this trick. Right there, foot jam to bar on that line, hopefully. Kind of weird. We're okay, Jay, don't worry. We got that. I mean, honestly, this is a first try trick. Definitely a trick I'm not good at. By any means, I'm great at this trick. Could be the best in the world. We got this. We're gonna do this, and then we're gonna throw the switch bar out, because that is actually easier. For some reason, it's probably because oh, you can't see my bike. We'll scoot back. Probably because the normal foot jam I throw into my foot jam foot, and the other one I'm throwing, like I have a little more time to get my foot out of the way. You're gonna see both here probably in the next minute, honestly. It's so easy. What's going on over here? You guys better not be saying anything bad about my attempts going on over here, because that's, I mean, I'm about to land it. And not a condo, yeah, I don't know how long this has been here. It's a good spot though. We're not giving up, guys. Come on, this is like stuff you don't see. The effort that goes into one of my videos, you know. I just put the fun, exciting stuff in for you guys. I could shit out videos every day. I mean, we do post videos every day, but we try to keep the quality up. So you guys get a little peek at, I mean, this is the first trick. I don't know what I'm talking about. Let's get this. Just gotta watch out for this truck. I can't flip the camera. There we go. Usually you get a little push off. See, this problem's a flat. Switch. Gotta go on this momentum. We got one. Hey, we got one. We got one, and it was clean. Alex Colborn, who? Never heard of him. Because that was like so much better than anything he's ever done. He definitely hasn't done Canadian can jam to bar in like a 7 foot. That was chill. Let me scroll up. We still gonna do the switch, boys. Don't worry. Fly out, turn down, got you. Bar foot jam, bar footy combo. Jay could definitely, actually, he could definitely do it. He could do anything, but he doesn't do the foot jam to bar out that much. A lot of people prefer the in jam, and they put their foot on the crank arm, but we're not doing that on this channel, guys. Like, why are you gonna have pedals if you're not gonna use them? Like, what are you doing? Take your pedals off if you're using cranks to do tricks. Here we go. I cannot hang 5 lip raiser. That'd be like, I think I'm confident I could learn that trick. That is like a trick that I feel like needs maybe 3 to 5 hours of time invested, which I have not done yet. But it is definitely something I kind of like am putting on the back burner. Like if I ever like have like a sore wrist or something, and I don't really want to leave the ground, that's a trick I can learn during a time like that. But we're gonna do the switch or foot jam to switch bar, and then I gotta do the fly out turn down. Or I'll just do a hop turn down. You guys can rate the hop turn down. But here we go. Next time you, what? Whoops. Next time you guys see me like this, in this frame, I will be a, I would have achieved the foot jam switch bar out. So, should only be a second. Just cause Hit my finger, lad. That just broke it. Holy, that was clean. We are just, I don't think it gets better than that. That was good. I need to cut my hair. Yeah, I probably do gotta cut my hair. We're kind of just, haven't grown it out in a while, and we're just letting it flow. You know, it's winter. It's nice, feels nice in the beanie. But, you know, this is not a fashion channel, guys. You know, just gotta let the hair be. It's all natural right now. Let's talk about this foot jam to switch bar we just did. How clean it was. Like, I think only, let's see. Where's my boy at? My boy B Hugh. Let's go, B Hugh. He said it was clean. That's what we needed to hear after that. My favorite flat ground trick. Ooh, I got you. So, see if we can get it. It's not really my favorite. It's just a very satisfying trick. And it's gonna be 180 to like 5 cab manual 180 into the bank here. Because I guess the bank would be like a target to crunch the trick into. We'll try that one. And I still don't remember I have to do a turn down. We'll do the turn down somehow set up into this. I might actually do this bank. I don't know. There's another bank right here, but it's, I don't know. Let's see if we can get it done on this area over here. That should be good. Just something. I don't want to get caught up on it since I did do it. Whew. Doug is the best rider. Dougster Bob, let's go. Any bike raids, upgrades coming? We got the 2 Blitos in, if you guys saw that. I don't know. The upgrades, I was kind of looking into maybe getting a titanium spindle. But then again, I don't really need it. And I don't know what, if any of them really work well with the Fiend cranks. Buddy Justin put like a profile titanium sprocket on some snafu cranks, and I watched them work it in there for over an hour with 4 guys hitting these crank arms and holding them. And I'm like, I really don't care that much to do that, but he is a athlete, world competitor. Actually, he's about to compete, so good luck to you, Justin, out there in Dandendy, Australia. Uh-oh, people hitting the ramp on the car. I think you guys missed it. Yeah. Best tip to learn bars, I'd say, is to go on my channel in the how-to playlist and watch a full how-to video on me explaining it, because it's obviously going to be better than me just telling you on the live stream. Go watch the how-to. And watch other people's how-tos, because they might help you more, but I try to put every little thing in that how-to to make you learn how to bar, but you got to have the willpower, which I cannot put in you. You have to have that yourself. All right. What's next? I really want to hit this pole. Or hit this pole. I've been waiting for this Lexus person. I don't think I'm gonna hit it. This is gonna up the danger level because there's like a big concrete block under it. But I really want to do a 3, hit my front wheel on the pole. But we're gonna start with a 180. But I really hope I don't catch that block. This is a little nervous. Yo, Huck, thanks for the $1.99. Let's go. Appreciate all you guys that donate. I think I've caught up with all of them. I still gotta do a turn down. I'm gonna do a hop turn down right here, and then I'm gonna come back, hit this pole with my body. Let's go. Oh, this is scary. Definitely, I definitely saw my front wheel almost landing on top of that block. But I do have a downloaded escape move for that one, I think, already. So it's not that scary, but it's still scary. We gotta hit this pole. Hold on. Any tips on learning bunny hop? Yeah, Razor, I got you covered. I made a how to bunny hop video on this channel in the how to playlist. Very step by step. So that will help you how to bunny hop. But like I said, you gotta have the willpower. Anyone, you got it. Anyone's got it. You can do a no-handed bunny hop. You don't even need hands. Check this out. Whoops. I flipped the camera on accident. Check out this handless bunny hop for the gang out there. Side perspective so you guys can see. Let's go. We got off the ground. Let me catch up. We got a donation. Bar, manual, bar, bank, or Dragon Slayer deck manual. Bar manual, the bar, the bank. I got you. Bar manuals are fun, but sometimes you gotta kind of be in the mood. I don't know why. Maybe it's just me. We got this. We got this, boys. Get the bar manual. I'll just do it right here. I haven't rode this part of the bank yet, but hopefully this. I tried to say easy when I was doing it. And I blew it. I figured the bank out though. It is a little shorter and puppy. I got this, boys. That bank is, you guys can't see it because it's on the other side, but it's like barely a bike length, or maybe not even a bike length. So I was like, my front wheel's coming out of it, my back wheel's starting to go up it. Difficulty is a little higher than a normal bar to manual, but we got it. It's just kind of like, haven't got a consistency yet on it, but it's gonna work. It's just a bar manual. Would have never done that if you didn't ask me to. On that spot, at least. Just not a fun angle. Like that hip would be good, but I have to like slice it instead of going straight up, because when you hit something at an angle, it makes it a little longer for a bike and has better pop. I do owe someone a crank flip. I will try one into this bank, but my God, if we miss our feet, because that happens because my cranks don't spin that well, and I just go straight sphincter to seat post, because it will probably, with this amount of weight, you usually skip the seat, or at least that's what it feels like. But I'll give it a try. Just, you know, just know it's for you guys out there. There's no part of me that wants to do a kick flip or crank flip, because my bike is not modified for that trick. I like having tight cranks so they don't move for other tricks. Here we go. This is a rare one. Pretty rare. For me at least. It's not impossible, but not enjoyable. It's just they went halfway. Big kick too. I guess I didn't go to the side. Damn it. Didn't get a full crank. That, yeah, it was tight. I did land right foot forward. Not sure what happened in between that, but I went in the air. My cranks did one thing backwards, and when I was rolling away, they were straight. That's why we just don't ever do that trick. I do like doing sometimes, like a fly out or something. I can do like a 1 foot crank, like kind of bus driver it. Let's see if we could get one of those. That's like a crank flip illusion for a tight chain person. Can you do a bar spin? What? Can I do a bar spin while doing a fakie? I can. I can do that. I did a couple of those already in this video here. Who is Doug you're talking about? You're spamming it, dude. Don't be spamming in the chat. Axel, no, oh, I'll do a hop invert, guys, but they're not ready. They're not ready for like a normal video, but since we're live streaming, we're just out here vibing. We can try to do a hop invert, but it is a, we're not quite Dan Foley yet. We're working our way up to it. I could try the X Upright 182. That seems like a fun one. Haven't done in a while. Let me just tuck up over here. Okay, manual up the incline to nose, manual out. What? Yeah, probably. But hold on, let me do this. Let's try invert. I feel like I just wasn't fast enough. I did almost get to the point where I normally could push it and hit my shoulder, but I would have been landing at the same time. So maybe like into like a steeper bank, I can get those going. But I'm happy with just how my form felt like it was right. I don't know, you guys can tell me. 360 fast plant, the pole. The pole's, it's a little, we are getting some more real estate over here. Two cars just left. Check it out. Could kind of unlock this little gap here. We got a little gap, my backpack there. Let's hit a 3 down the gap. Wait, hold on. Gotta inspect it. I don't want to hit one of these twigs up here. I can do a G-turn flat, I got you. Let's set up the 3 gap real quick. That looks good. Pretty. Faster? Nah. We only go the necessary speed. It is downhill though, so I didn't get like a normal. I got a little bit of anti-pump or pop that I wasn't expecting. But I was like, whatever. So the hop 3. We got it done. Now we gotta do the G-turn flat, or we could do it into this little bank here if I feel better. Dude, the BMX, I'm gonna ban you in the chat for spamming. I don't even know who this Dougster is you're talking about. It's probably you. Oh shit, there's a car coming. All right, let's get this G-turn flat into the bank. Ooh, my man scraped. Ooh. Is it possible to threaten it to the trees? Yes. Probably. Probably is. I'm not feeling skinny right now to do that though. G-turn, here we go. There's a, I feel like that's like kind of like a flat nose 3. If I 40 down the bank, ooh. Maybe towards the end, that could pop a tire. But yeah, to me, like a G-turn's like the 180 figgy nose to cab. Yeah, I couldn't get like my backwards momentum. It is kind of like, I'm like 180 kind of where it's slightly uphill. So I have to like lean forward more than I normally would on flat. It's just a little difficult flat surface here because it's not completely flat, but it's hard to see the angles. Half cab whip, ooh. I could try. I haven't done a half cab whip in quite some time. We could try it. There's someone next to me. The nose manu bar. Man, I like doing those on manual pads. The flat would feel like similar to like a nollie bar on flat, which feels like butt. The 180 bar, fakie bar. Oh, we did that, kinda. All right, what did I say? The half cab whip. Oh, that's a tough one, but we're gonna give it a couple tries. I'm not fully invested in it. Actually, someone did call out the X-Up ride to 180, which I kind of like lost the muscle memory for because I haven't been riding with Chad, and I had that in the inventory when I was riding with Chad because he would always do that shit in GAN bike. So let's see if we can get an X-Up ride around to 180. And we will ride with Chad when we go to Florida in like a month or so. Back down here we go, mud olds. Here we go, boys. X-Up ride to 180. Maybe a 3 if we can feel it. Chase sister is not my wife, but you know we can chase our dreams. Come on, Bo. I did the X-Up ride 180. Come on, guys. Vader bar into the bank, guys. You're calling out tricks that I've spent zero time. I don't even know how to Vader slide because I like my shoes. I just never wanted to learn that trick because it's a shoe scraper. I guess like the learning process would be, but once you're good at it, I doubt it's just little damage to the shoe. Whew. Spit on the Lexus. I'm not spit on that Lexus, but it is the only car in my freaking way. But I mean, I guess it goes to show you. It is, I don't know what time it is, but most of the cars have left the parking lot. But the Lexus owner is probably still working. It's probably why they got the Lexus, you know what I'm saying? They're out here grinding. Flip the curve. Oh my God, you guys. All right, I gotta try the half cab whip, which we'll give it a go. Give it a go, right here. Let's see what it's like. Okay? I'm out of practice on the half cab whip. Haven't even really got to try it yet. The setup, it's like, gotta relearn my pedal back to pop it good. We can do it. I mean, I can sit here all day until I do it. I'm confident it can be done again, because I used to do it when I was pegless. But it's a lot of energy, a lot of effort. So I don't really do tricks that take that much effort unless they're a lot of fun. So I like half cab whips into probably a bank twice as steep as this would feel nice. So I'm probably gonna land this and not have any momentum rolling down it. It's gonna be kind of feel like shit, but let's give it another go, boys. Start. That's kind of just a feel. We're not done, boys. Will I be going back to Sunday bikes? No. Not as of right now. Nothing against them. I rode Sunday for over 10 years, but I wanted to switch the geometry up to this bike, Fiend Reynolds 2 V2. And I like the geometry a lot more on this bike. I was a little worried about like strength difference, because the Soundwave is probably the strongest bike out there, but this bike feels amazing still. I've had it for 6 months of a lot of riding, and it still feels poppy. But the geometry is just so much better on this bike, for my riding at least. And like everything started to feel a little easier, so I don't think I'll be switching it back. But they did come out with the V3 of the Reynolds frame, and the back end is a little shorter than this one, which has me a little worried, but it could feel better. I'm not sure. We're not there yet because this frame has a good amount of life left in it, so we'll get to that when we get to it. Hop, fast plant 180, 360 off the pole. Oh, okay, yeah, I can do that. I want to give this half cab whip another little round real quick. I don't want to dive into this because I do need a, I'm kind of just like figuring out my like rollout setup, and then the trick should be pretty easy once I figure that out, because I can hop whip like easily, and it's really just kind of like a pivot into a hop whip. So we'll give it another go, another round, but I'm not going to sit here until I land it because there's more to be done. But here we go. Hopefully we can align. What? Hit my pack. Yeah, I'm gonna have to work on that. This is not my ideal setup to do fakie tricks into, because the slight lean is just weird. So we're gonna skip that. But it will be a fresh thing to try again. Well, what happened to Chad? Well, if you guys watch my channel, we live in this van here, traveling around, and Chad lives in Florida. So I'm not a detective or anything, but if you put two and two together, where I live in this van that goes all around the country, and Chad lives in Florida, I don't know what happened to him. He could be just living his life day by day in Florida, and that is what he's doing. I mean, I did a Prince game bike with him when I was in town, but I can't have Chad in my van. He's got his own life. Yeah, Chad is still loved and part of the channel when we're around, but this is, you know, this is not the Spencer and Chad channel. As much as I would like that to be, Chad's got his own life. He's out vaping, riding dirt bikes or pit bikes, riding sometimes, and eating lots of shit. Bar spin tips, we got a whole how-to on that on the channel. What camera am I using right now? I'm using the iPhone 14 Pro. 360 foot jam whip. Let's see. We got, I think I did do one earlier on the hip there. We could get one into this bank. Yeah, coming at it like straight on like that, I could really tell the how kind of downhill it was, which I feel like it's kind of making the half cab whip harder. Yeah, you're fine. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Hey, thank you. Some random lady just, I don't know if she was watching my video or I don't know. There's only 230 people in here, which is a lot. But yeah, that was nice. She's had some nice things. All right, you guys want this pole? Been watching for many years now. Hey, thanks, Mr. B. Appreciate all you guys sticking with the channel. Try to keep the action adventuring pretty consistent. This pole's about to get something. Thank you, Gatefold. I don't know if you guys can tell this. It's kind of at a weird thing here. But we should be able to kick this thing, I think. I don't know how this is gonna work. That was a bar and chink 180. I catch my breath. Yet again, it's getting a little dark, but the rain has held up. Thanks, Dizzo. That's as clean as it gets right there. I wonder what else. I had like some ideas of stuff to do, but obviously I just kind of forgot. A hang 5 180, I could give that a couple tries. That's a trick I feel like I'm always in the process of learning. I haven't figured it out yet. The hopping is super tough because I don't put my foot on the pedal when I jump in. I kind of just dive for the pedals. Oops. Hop truck manual one. I could probably do that down this bank, but that might be, I don't know. I mean, I think that could work. Let's try this real quick. Okay. I love hang fiving on uneven bumpy ground. It was kind of, there was a battle that whole time. That wasn't really, that's nothing that, if I did that, like filming a normal video, you guys would never see that. But it was first try, and it was very shitty. But I did not like hang five in that. Like, my hang fives are so sensitive. If there's like any bump, like a whole J, male reproductive bump, which is really just millimeters, I feel that and I can flip right over. And there was a bunch there. I survived it. We're taking that. We're taking that. Still hop truck though. Someone called the hop truck or truck manual 180. That seems, I don't really want to do. I don't know. Whoops. I do want to do. I do love me a hop truck. The manual 180 just seems kind of like. Could definitely do it, but I have no desire to do it. Let's see how the hop trucks are going down this nice downhill. Quick, but I don't really want to. We already gap 3'd the grass. Like, come on, where were you? Where were you, Greg? We did that. Wall tap the tree. That's a tree tap. I catch my breath. I haven't had much water in this whole stream. We're almost an hour and a half. Half cap foot jam 180. Ooh. See, that seems like kind of, that could be fun. We'll try that. Good call out there, Go Play. I've never done that either, so that'll be a new trick. Again. God. I did the trick fine, but my foot was on. You guys have seen this. I got a 3D printed like slick pedal, and I could not put any weight on it. It just buttered right off. We're gonna get it though. Just gotta get my foot wasn't quite centered on the pedal. It was like my toes a little bit there. We'll get it. We ain't scared to roll on the earth. Had a little too much spin on that one, but it worked. See 3D pedals as merch. I did get a 3D printer, but it's kind of like my buddy Zach Gerber's thing. We have some other things we plan to 3D print. Yes, but it is a difficult software to learn with zero experience. So it might be a while before we get to that, but someone just hit me with the big donation. Chris Bowen, dude. My lord. $30, dude. That's insane. Thank you so much. You guys do not have to donate. If you guys want to support the channel, get yourself some high quality merch. But I do appreciate all you guys just watching this. Turn your ad blocker off. Let's get that straight. Don't even look into it if you don't know what it is. If you don't know what it is, that's all we care about, you know. But I'm gonna take a quick breather. I'm gonna go get some water. So if you guys have any questions, I don't know if I'm done riding, but I definitely want some liquid real quick. It is getting dark though. Whew. I think there's ants here, so I'm gonna sit on my bike. Let me bring it down so I can read and drink. Van tour. That's gonna be a video in itself, so I don't wanna spoil that. Hopefully my bike doesn't fall right now when I sit on it. Oh my God. Okay, it's moving. We're good. Yeah, let's get a quick Q&A while we're chilling, boys. Hit some rails. I don't know this city all that well. I think I did a rail over here years ago, but I have no idea. And I'm not really trying to leave this parking lot because I didn't pay for parking. So I'm just kind of keeping an eye out. Those cats are in the van. I can see one in my window right now. They're good kitties. How did I like the New York City Jam this year? It was good. I think I had more fun just going into the city with Casey Sterling and Harrison, because the jam was kind of crowded and it was a marathon, dude. We run probably over 15 miles that day. It was a journey. And it was hectic, and all the spots got busted. It was either my opinion on the jam, which I don't think I talked about in my video I did there, but they really got to have some like skill-based decider on who can ride. I mean, it's cool that it's all inclusive and stuff, but the first spot of the Down on the Streets jam, some kid who I'm not really sure of his skill level, but I don't think he would really be hitting this, like, this is a steep bank to bank, broke his ankle completely. Didn't even he just went up the ramp and his bike never leveled out, so he went up with the same steepness he took off with, and it was pretty steep. So, you know, the momentum picked up and he just manualed and put his foot down and completely just broke his leg. And then the second spot, some kid, I guess, who was kind of good at riding, but had no business jumping downstairs, so it's like he had no form. Basically would have just completely knocked himself out, but he had a helmet on. Maybe he did knock himself out. I think he did, actually. I don't know. But yeah, it's just a bunch of like people hitting like pretty serious spots that had no business. Like if they were out riding like I am right now, they wouldn't even look at the stuff that was on the Down the Streets gym and be like, yeah, I can hit that. They just see a bunch of people looking at them and they're like, this is my moment. And then they just big send it. And yeah, I'm not against sending it. But when it like comes down to canceling the event, I'm just like, maybe just watch, you know? But yeah, and then like all the cops and stuff, so it was like whatever. So, I don't know. I don't know how I feel about the jam. I don't know if I'll go to the next one. It's just a little too crazy. But, oh yeah. Favorite spot I have been to so far since I got the van. Ooh. I like Phoenix because Phoenix has a really good scene and a good crew of dudes to ride with. I love San Diego. San Diego is awesome because like there's so many pros in San Diego. So like for instance, like when I was in Phoenix, I have to wait. Like I'd meet friends to ride with, but then they all work normal jobs. So either I like ride by myself or wait till around like this time to ride with people. But in San Diego, there's so many like pros there that people are just riding all day, every day, which I love that. But it's kind of expensive for van life because like I didn't really know anyone too well there to like be like I could plug my van in and not like have to idle my engine for power. So I was using a lot of gas, and then gas is probably like double there, so it's kind of like And I was gonna go there, but right before the whole Ukraine thing happened, the gas prices like went insane, and I'm just like I would lose money if I went out there, so I had to skip out and come back. But yeah, I like San Diego is sick. Definitely other place I'd like to go to. Come to Tucson, we got premises. Yeah, I went to Tucson. I think I just passed through. I don't know. I definitely went through Tucson though, on the way back. Have not gone to premises yet. That park looks fun. No, I never had a house in Florida. I rented the whole time I was there. I still have some family there, but actually most of my family's here in the Carolinas. How do I budget for gas? I don't. I just fucking use it. So, yeah, and I play video games at night in the van, so usually I would just play, then I could turn my engine on, and that would charge me up to a full battery bank. And then I'd go to bed and I could like watch YouTube and then wake up. The solar would give me full power. But yeah, it's still like the idling adds up. So favorite game to play in the van. I've been playing, still been playing Fortnite, unfortunately. Cause the new season's kind of ass, or the new chapter, but I'm getting used to it. Been playing with Old Potato, buddy, gamer, streamer, Canada. Let's go. But I actually have been playing Call of Duty Black Ops Zombies 3, specifically the Origins maps. That's a lot of fun. I play this game Risk, which is like a board game online. Just I play that and like listen to music when I'm chilling. And what else do I play? I got a lot of games that I've been saving that I want to play, but I really want to start streaming when I'm not in the van. So I want to do like some playthroughs that I've just been getting games and not playing them. So when I figure out I might make like a streaming channel or stream on this channel, but I want it to be like a legit setup. Because before when I've streamed in the van, my Wi-Fi's kind of been shit. Like I had this like third-party AT&T SIM card where it's like I had AT&T service, but it wasn't serviced through AT&T. It's like a company called Bix Wireless, and they're kind of at the mercy of AT&T. Like they buy the cards from them and contract them out. And then they've canceled on me twice, so now I have a T-Mobile hotspot, and it's really not that good, but I actually have like a cord from my brother's house that I run into my van, so I've been able to have nice internet to play on, but definitely not good enough to stream, but we'll get into some streaming later on. Let's see what else we got in here. You struggle with fakies, you think it's worth investing in a free coaster? I mean, basically everyone up until 10 years ago learned how to fakie on a cassette. I feel like probably should, because it is a lot of, even if you end up being a free coaster rider, you build a lot of bike control learning how to fakie on a cassette, because you have to shift your weight and kind of have a resistance on the pedal. So you really kind of, it's a good way to learn your bike and bike control, gain a lot of bike control. So I wouldn't jump into the free coaster, but you could, if you have a cassette, you could just always take your chain off, and there you go, you have a free coaster. Or even on some sprockets, you could just take the sprocket bolt out, so you can just freely coast backwards. That's a good way to test it out without getting a free coaster, because it is an investment. Or you can jump on a friend's bike that has a free coaster, but I would not say the free coaster is the way to like unlocking fakies. It's just simple time and investment and wanting to do it. What was the first trick I learned? Ooh, that's a good one. So when I was in high school, that's when I started riding. We just had like Mongoose bikes to get around the neighborhood. We basically lived in this place called Carrollwood, North Tampa, and we'd go up and down this road called Dale Mabry, and just, you know, just doing stuff as kids. And there's this jump behind this Cece's Pizza, and it was like a shopping center plaza, and behind the plaza was like a divider hill. It's like a 5-foot hill, and someone carved a lip out into that. And I've kind of, you know, I always had Dave Mare too, and I used to do other stuff in a past life that may have been going to skate parks, but it wasn't me, it was somebody else. So I've always been around it, and like I used to do racing kinda when I was younger, but I never like stuck with it. It basically was just me racing my brother, who's 10 months older than me. So I knew what BMX was, and I saw this hill, and it was a jump. I knew it was a jump, and we started jumping it, and I was doing like no footers and stuff, because I mean, I already knew how to kind of jump, and a no footer is as simple as just moving your legs. If you can move your legs and you have good hand-eye coordination, you can achieve that. So I was doing those, and I actually did a 270, kind of like, I got this, like if I spun this way, I got the 3 around to here and like landed it. So it's kind of, BMX always called my name when I was younger. I never stuck to it because I was all over the place. But yeah, definitely did a 360 fly out, and then when I did that, I was like, that was fun. I never said I was like a BMX rider, and I was just like already going from point A to point B, and I was like, I'm gonna start trying tricks from spot to spot. And then my brother Taylor actually told my good buddy Gio, who was like my sensei when I started riding, that I started BMX riding. I didn't even know I started BMX riding. And then I went downtown Tampa to the Bro Bowl, and that was it. I was BMX riding. So I didn't really know I was a BMXer until I guess I was. I don't know. But yeah, I just kind of naturally got into it. And plus, like, my friends were getting into, you know, not stuff I was interested into, like, you know, drinking and alcohol drugs and stuff. So that never really called any interest to me. So I was just like, it wasn't as fun to hang out with my original like group of friends. I'm still friends with them, but I was just like, every day was like coming into like, how are we gonna get this when you really can't get that? And I'm just like, this is not fun for me because I'm not interested in this. So like, I got to do something else. And that's when I started trying tricks and riding, and it was a good decision, I'd say, because it is a lot of fun. It's like a video game you can never beat because it's just unlimited difficulty. Like, it can be as hard or as simple as you want. Let me catch up. I've been rambling. When do I come to Europe? Peter Pot says. I have no idea. Probably when I don't live in a van, because living in a van, I don't really want to leave my van. And yeah, so hopefully within a couple years I can go to Europe. That would be fun. Bob Chapman, how are the Fiend Cranks? The Fiend Cranks are great. Let's show you guys the Fiend Cranks since we're talking about them. Check them out, boys. I like these cranks a lot. They are a little heavier than my last pair of cranks, but this specifically, this little lock bolt, I never realized how much my last cranks moved on me. I was riding the Odyssey cranks, which are great cranks, lifetime warranty, so those are cool, but I didn't realize how much the cranks actually moved compared to these cranks. I haven't messed with them since I put them on, besides when I was trying to put these like tie bolts on, but they don't move. Like, it's like crazy. Like, I tightened them, and I tightened that second bolt, and like my confidence of like my pedals moving has never been as good. So like, I think it was a 9-ounce difference in weight, but honestly I would rather have like the consistency of these Fiend cranks over a lighter pair of cranks that move. So I definitely like these cranks, and they are boxed, like they're kind of square, which is great for crank arm grinds. So these are good cranks, highly recommend. No problems with any of the Fiend stuff yet. Have I ever ridden 9th Street in Austin? I did. I rode 9th Street. Believe it or not, I am somewhat ancient. I did go on the last Props Mega Tour. Big shout out to Dude Bird for bringing me along. So I did go to Mega Tour, which was like a Texas thing, but we did end up going to Oklahoma City. I think we were supposed to stay in Texas, but we did not know that. But at the end of that, we met up at 9th Street and rode the trails, which was a lot of fun. And I did not ride them when I went to Austin again. The cranks are 3-piece, I believe. Yeah, they are 3-piece. Dude Bird for the win. Let's go, Dude Bird. Yeah, if you guys want to see some funny videos, type in Dude Bird. And you'll see some younger 18-year-old, 19-year-old Spencer in there. And there's just a bunch of goofy fun riding. It's basically just clips that were nothing that would make it into anything like serious. My buddy Brett would film, and yeah, it was a lot of fun. It goes anywhere from like Trey Jones to Dave Mahoney. A lot of Orlando, Florida locals, even like Zach Gerber's in it, Paul Radosevich. Bunch of good dudes are in Dude Bird. Odyssey Aiken tires for the win. I haven't rode those in a while. I did ride those at some point years ago, but I mean, who knows, they might have changed the rubber compound. I'm fully demolition momentum tires until I got these Odyssey, what are these called? R-Grip K lights, which are 1 ounce or 2 ounces lighter. They're foldable, so obviously they're lighter because it's not a steel bead, it's a Kevlar bead throughout the tire. But I do like these. They feel just as grippy, but they are a little lighter, which is obviously better for the rotation weight of the wheel. That is the most noticeable. Bring back the rainbow bike. Ooh. Maybe I'll get into painting bikes and doing some cool stuff like that, but like I'm pretty limited in like a van. I don't have like a garage to do this stuff in, but we'll definitely have a wider variety of content and more consistent content when I'm not in the van, because, you know, believe it or not, it is pretty tough making videos by myself all the time. Like right now, this is a live stream. We're pretty long into this, but I don't want to live stream videos. I like, you know, just doing 10-15 minute videos that are fun for you guys to watch, because I mean, not everyone has like 2 hours to watch this whole live stream, and we're not going to do live streams all the time, but definitely a lot easier when you have like a solid group of dudes that want to do it to film and stuff with. And just like alone, like, just here's a little quick perspective for you guys. Like, so if I had a filmer here, I could do like tricks here, come back, do tricks over here, and then go back and do like another trick. I could do lines here, which, like, as in like getting length for like a YouTube video, not trying to like put a bunch of like shitty like filler stuff. I try to keep everything somewhat like difficult riding, so it's not boring for me to film or for you guys to watch. But like I can't do that. Like when I set the tripod up, I'm limited from like, I have to like do like a zoom here to get to just this spot, and I can't, it doesn't look as good, so I'm pretty limited on just getting like length of clips. Like even like rolling into shots, like that looks cool, but you don't really get that. It's just like clip and then like trick and done, 4 seconds. of footage, which could take me anywhere from, you know, 1 minute to 30 minutes, because like I'm just riding and having fun, and like I'd rather keep my riding fun for me rather than just like do bang 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 bang, like just spam tricks out that are like not hard for me to do, but like it's just like I feel like it'd be boring to watch. Like I learn a trick literally every time I ride somehow, so I'm always just, even if it's not that hard, like we did a couple new things today. We did I think the 180 foot jam 180 into the bank, or cab foot jam 180. That was a new trick. And I did do the rocket manual, so we did 2 new tricks. It may not be the hardest trick, but I mean, if you guys want to get better at riding, or anything you do, just try to do something a little different and new every time you do it. So then you'll just end up having like a wider range of tricks, and it keeps it fun. Like you will lose interest in riding if you are only honed in on doing this like one thing. Like if you go to the park and you want to tail up, you can't tail up because you haven't even learned how to no footer yet, you're gonna quit riding because that's not fun. It's like, yeah, I don't know. It's like trying to kickflip, but you can't even like ride a skateboard yet. You gotta do stuff within your range, but also it is good to reach outside of your range to kind of get an idea of your skill set of what you can try. I don't know. I definitely recommend doing all sorts of different stuff though. I have not gone to Wilmington. It's just kind of out there for me because I'm in Charlotte, and that's like a big detour. It's a 4-hour detour across North Carolina to get over there. I know there's a bunch of parks there. I just haven't gone out that way because I'm always just kind of like Florida, come visit my family here, and then I usually go like to Woodward or something. So I'd have to like drive there and come back this way, but I don't know. What else we got in here, guys? Thanks for hanging out while we're doing the Q&A. We still got 200 viewers in here. Let's go. Trail riding with Jay and his sister. Guys, I love riding trails. There's actually trails here where I'm at, but like there's a lot of times I do ride where I don't even make a video. Like I don't make videos every time I ride, believe it or not. I might get a couple clips for video, but like if I'm like with a bunch of my friends and I don't get a ride with that much, like honestly, it's not really selfish because it is my life. I can do whatever I want, but I would rather like just ride and enjoy having fun with my friends and like just trying to like shit a video out, you know. Like when I was in San Diego, I was just enjoying riding with who I was riding with, and I only made a couple videos when I could have been making a video every day. But I feel like that I would kind of lose the interest in wanting to do that if I'm just spamming stuff out. I don't even know. Oh, the trail. I was talking about trails. Yeah, trails. I love riding trails, but it's like, unless I had a filmer, which we don't have the budget for a filmer as of right now, and I wouldn't want someone to sit there and film. It's hard to film trails because I have to set the tripod up. Like if there's a jump right there. We got a nice view though. I should have been sharing the view with you guys. You know, you hit the jump, and then you're out of frame. I'd have to set up multiple. It would take like 5 or 6 runs through the trails and moving the camera to where it wouldn't even be fun to do that. Did I get in trails in Arkansas? No, when I went to Arkansas with Andy J, what was it? It was early January. I wanted to visit Bentonville a little more in Little Rock, but we got there and it rained, and then I went to the skate park and I tried this like little like really hard tire ride. It was basically like hop on, 45 hop, and then another 45 hop the other way. So I was doing 2 different like side hops, and each pole was only a bike length, so it was literally just like doop doop doop. And I just wanted to do that because that was like a fun little challenge. And then the next day it snowed, and then we kind of stayed there because they had canes, so it was hard to leave because, you know, we're in Cane's country. If you guys had a Cane's chicken, it's amazing. Cane sauce. But yeah, it just snowed, and then we kind of just left. We just said screw this, and we drove like straight from Arkansas to New Mexico to get to the warmth. So no trails were rode in Arkansas, unfortunately. I do want to go back there. Something was in my A shop because it fell on the ground, but that's okay, I love it. What helmet is this? This is a Burn EPS helmet, which is pretty good. It's a little loose. I actually have a new helmet that I was gonna, it's the same helmet basically, I think. But I was gonna talk about that in like a bike shop, or not, a bike check video, which I'll probably do soon. And just talk about the pads and everything I ride. Medicare versus Trade Gens game of bike, who wins? You guys. Anybody can win a game of bike if they're somewhat decent at riding. It just depends on how much of an asshole you want to be. Like, especially if you know who you're playing. Like, there's a video on Scotty's channel where it was like the people wanted to win so bad. I think it was Dom versus Trey, and I fucking told this to Dom how fucking much I hated this video. It was, they were playing bike, and Trey doesn't like doing bar spins, and Dom knows that, and he's just like, okay, I'm gonna do a bar spin. And every set he did was a bar spin set. So it's like, you could figure out someone's like what they don't like to do, and you can skunk them on, or, well, bike is unlike skate. You can't really skunk people. In skate, you set a trick. If they don't land the trick, you set again, but BMX is a little more fair. You set a trick, and then your opponent sets the next trick. But if you go first and you got bar spins unlocked, you will win the game against someone like that, because they don't do that trick. You know, it's like they're like, the Vital game of bike was kind of a thing. And another good example was Trey was in that one as well. Trey versus Logan Martin. Trey beat Logan Martin, the Olympic gold medalist at BMX Park and bike, because like, I don't know who started it. I'm pretty sure Trey was a good sport about it, but I think Logan was like, all right, I'm gonna do a flare downy. And it's like, well, Trey's never done a flare whip or flare down whip or something. I don't know what it was. It was something like absurd, and he was like, okay. And he started doing like X-up rides and like other weird stuff, and ended up winning. So it's like, anyone can win a game of bike. For me, I just try to make a game of bike fun. And like, before, when Jay couldn't flare, but he was like close to being able to flare, I would try to get him to try it. So I'd try to get people to try things that are within their reach, but also do, you know, pretty hard stuff to make it fun to watch. What's the dimensions of my bars? I got the Reynolds Fiend bars. I think they're 925 high. They might come in 925 and 9.5. I think I have 925 like height, and they're 27.5 width. Uncut, that's just how they come. And for me, that, I think it's like the perfect size handlebar. Like, if I could, I would only ride these bars. I don't need to change it. My bike is basically set up how I would want, because a couple years ago it got a little, I gotta check our surroundings here. I guess I have the camera, but because like, what did I used to ride the Sunday Chris Childs bars, some night BMX, and then I had a top load. So the Chris Childs bars I think were like 865, and then a top load makes the bars a little higher, and that felt good. But handlebars kept getting bigger, to where having a top load, my bars just kept like getting taller, and I switched back to the front load, which I'm on the Fiend Reynolds V2 stem, I think. And going back to the front load brought my like handlebar position to where I like it. So if you guys like feel like manuals are kind of like too like easy to loop out on, and you have like 9 high bars, maybe you switch to a front load, because front loads weren't really a thing until, I think they're good for tall people, but you know, I'm only 7 foot, so I mean the front load's good for me. I mean, you guys know I'm 7 foot, so that's whatever. Can I make a chrome metallic decal set? Yeah, whenever I'm not in the van, I'll be able to have a little more creativity on, I'll be able to make stickers and stuff again, even though Chad stole my sticker machine at one point. But we're past that. Still, he could make stickers, but we're fine. It's just a lot of work. So right now I just have like the sticker sheet. So right now the sticker pack itself, it's 25 stickers. I think it's like $12 on huskynation.shop. It's a good variety of stickers, and they're good quality vinyl. And we do have I think we do have one glitter chrome no bar out sticker, and we do have some, but not like we used to. Played pipe. Yeah, I like pipe's all right. I'm just not. I don't know. I never got into pipe. I like Dave Mayer too. Like that's my shit. Maybe I'll get more into pipe because I think the game's actually coming out soon, the full BMX game. But that's, if you guys want to see that, go to Old Potatoes channel. We're out here in the wilderness. 100 CS:GO skins. Oh, I don't know. I never played Counter-Strike. That's Jay. You got one of my original Husky Nation shiny stickers on my Chrome Wizard fan. Ooh, nice. That's a collectible. That is a collectible. Whew, let me get up. I'm tired of sitting down. Oh my God. Man. Look at this. Look at the view here, boys. Where's Chad? Chad is in Florida where he lives. Where he's always lived. Let me bring this up. I can't sit anymore. It got a little too dark to ride though. We're just chilling. But that's all good. Let me know what kind of videos you guys want to see. It's just me right now. I'm solo riding. But I do have a couple video ideas. I think I was gonna do a bike check too, also a van check. Those take a little bit of time though. Can't just like do that. So I like the wheelie bikers. We don't care for the wheelie bikers. I'm sorry. I don't get it. What's up with the wheelie bikers, guys? Like, there's so much more to do. Why are you just gonna wheelie? You know? Like, leave the ground. I'm not hating on the wheelie bike, but it's just like, I feel like so many of those kids would have so much more fun riding BMX or like mountain biking, where they're like, you're doing more. I guess it is fun to like mob around the city and wheelie, but it's like, dude, you can do so much more with your bike. Like, you're really limiting yourself, you know? It's like getting a video game and just like looking at the freaking loading screen or like the lobby. It's like, you're not even doing anything. Wheelie bikes suck, dude. So many kids get into wheelie bikes. It's insane. It just saturates the biking world. But I mean, I guess more people on bikes the better, because I'm sure some people go from wheelie bikes to BMX, but I'm sure more people go from BMX to wheelie bikes because, you know, they're scared to leave the ground. They want to just live a basic, simple life. Boring. We don't do that on this channel. Least favorite BMX company? Dude, I don't know. I don't have a problem with any. I mean, if you're getting people riding bikes, we had a little beef with Mafia because I guess that guy, you know, from everything I heard, he's a douchebag. He's just trying to get a cash grab. He stole Harry from us guys. He put the paycheck in front of Harry, and they took Harry. And I don't know, it's just like, but if you're getting people riding bikes, there's nothing wrong with that. More people riding bikes, the better, in my opinion, even if it is Mafia, because someone would get a Mafia and it eventually will break and they'll want something good. So there's nothing wrong with that. We miss Harry. Dude, it's my dream. It's my dream video. I go to England and I play Harry in Princess Bike. Is it possible? It might be possible. Do you like stair rails? Yeah, I mean, I like, you know, I'm definitely selective. Rails are fun, but it has to be like a fun rail. Like, there's a lot of big rails that I'm capable of doing, but the risk versus the reward, like, you know, even good people fucking fly off of rails and there's a lot of impact. So it's like, unless I really want to do it, I'm not going to mess with a huge rail. But there's definitely less controlled bikers that will just hop on rails, which I respect it. But, you know, I don't need to, I have fun kind of doing like crunch technical tricks that, like, take a little more control than just, if you can bunny hop and ride in a line, you can get on a rail. A lot of people can get on rails. I kind of like the mellow rails downstairs. We actually have to balance it. That's kind of where I sit with rails downstairs. Or I like up rails too. I'd rather grind up a handrail than down because you can do like tricks out of it and stuff. But yeah, I don't know. What's my worst BMX injury? Greg, are we going there right now? There's a couple. I have talked a little bit about my elbows in previous videos. You guys don't know. When I was like 19, I was riding street in Georgia with Zach Gerber, and I nearly died this day. I tried this, it was like a slant wall. I think it was in Albany, Georgia. It was a slant wall, so I was a psychopath. I had no value for my life, I guess, at this point. But it was like a slant wall that was probably this steep. It was like basically you're wall riding this, but you could, if you went fast enough and had the technique, you could go up this wall. Like I went up it like 10 feet, and probably at the 6 foot mark there was a fence. And so it's a slant wall with, how do I paint it? Slant wall and then a fence. So I tried to go up this wall over this fence, and I think my pedal hit the fence. And then I dove like a cat, grabbed the chain and did like a cartwheel and landed on my feet. And I probably should have stopped riding at that moment for the day because I used my extra life. But I kept riding, and I tried this was when I was still new to grinding, very, very new to the peg life. And I was doing double peg hopovers on like handicap rails. And I had this like little technique, or it wasn't a technique, it was an error on my half where I would do the double peg grind, and then I'd hop over the rail and I'd come in a little nose heavy. So there was this spot where it was a handicap rail, but the handicap rail was on top of like a 3 foot loading dock. So I did not want to do that like nose dive. So I tried to double peg and then barely get over the rail and put my back wheel down. My back wheel kissed the rail and it threw me into like a forward roll where I'm a beast at rolling out of stuff, but it was just too much impact on my arm to roll, and it just, the bone just felt like leaving its home temporarily. So that's how I dislocated my elbow the first time. And the second time was at Trey Jones' backyard, which is actually, it's basically my backyard because I could sue Trey since it was his fault. No, I'm just kidding. But I was doing like a 540 disaster on his one of his old setups, and there was like a little sawhorse to the side of it. So I did a 5 disaster. We'll just pretend this is down the quarter pipe. So I go up, 3, 5. I land disaster, but I'm like kind of off to the side. So I jump this way, and I jump and just freaking side hop, or I just body the sawhorse, and it flips me, and boom, elbow dislocated. And a couple months later, I did like a decade over the box at Boca in Florida, and I'm not even kidding you. I guess this is how weak my elbow was. I put my arms out like this, and the resi was sticky, or I guess my hands gripped, and just that grip of sliding down just pushed my elbow out, and I put it back really quickly. But yeah, the left elbow is the weak one. I'd say that's the worst injury. It was definitely a violent sight. Pain was high, and I feel like the people at the hospital kind of also used me as a test dummy. When I put the left elbow in, I just laid on a hospital bed, and I had 3 nurses just dangle from my arm until and it took multiple attempts, and I don't like doing any pain medication or anything. They tried to give me an oxycodone, and I'm which is also sus. They're just here, take this, and it's I'm wait, what is that? And they're oh, it's an oxycodone. I'm whoa, your boy's drug free, just put my arm back. And they're really? And I'm yeah, just do it. And they hung from my arm, which felt fantastic, by the way. But it took multiple attempts, like many of the tricks you saw earlier in this live stream. And that could have caused some ligament damage that we may I mean, luckily I can still ride to the full potential most of the time, but like I did take almost like a full month off because of the elbow hurting. Like, I guess it was because I was riding Daniel Dares a lot and I was pumping the ramps hard, and that probably just got the elbow feeling weak. But that could have been the worst injury. There's definitely a fall I had at the Castleberry Trails, probably in 2010 at a trail jam in Castleberry, Florida. And yeah, I was just a young lad, had my helmet on though. Always wear your helmet. I would only wear my helmet. I wouldn't wear it when I was riding street. But I would wear it riding skate parks and dirt because of, you know, the risk of injury is higher on that. But yeah, I just followed someone into the dirt jumps, and the Castleberry jumps were like very steep, but I was like confident. I was pretty good already. And yeah, there's like I don't even know, like a 15-foot long and low. Did it fine. The second one, jumped it, landed perfect. And the third jump, I didn't know was like a pullback jump, and I didn't pull back, but I nose dove. And yeah, that was the only knockout we've had riding, and that like fell on the right side of my face so hard that like I fractured my cheekbone and eye socket. That's why I look like this, guys. Quick reveal on that. No, I'm just kidding. But yeah, I fell on the right side of my face so hard that like it popped my jaw. Like I broke my jaw on the other side, and I also broke the 5th metacarpal in my hand. And I had to get like pins in it. And I worked at a car wash at the time, which was great because we got the hand infected, which probably was the worst pain in my life, was like the doctor just squeezing my hand, and then I had to put gauze in my hand. That probably was like the worst, but the elbow is still haunts us. Let me scroll up in the chat, guys. Sorry, we're rambling, but you know, we're giving you guys full answers because it's a live stream. We don't normally get to go into this stuff. What's going on? Have I ever ride KHE? No. When was the last time you saw Scotty? Last time I saw Scotty, big shout out to Scotty, because this summer I ended up going to New Jersey, and him and Donna, his mom, over at the SC Bikes, they let me park the van and plug in at the bike shop, which is greatly appreciated, and we hung out. So that was the last time I saw Scotty, was when I helped him move out of his house in New Jersey. But we'll probably see him when we go down to Florida. They've been uploading, guys. Make sure you're checking out Scotty's channel, because he just did a really cool video that I liked. I actually forgot to text him today because I watched it at 2 in the morning, and I didn't want to text Scotty at 2 in the morning, but because he's definitely not up. He did a cool video like reviewing like one of these Fox trips he went on that I actually was lucky enough to watch with him when I was at his house, because we were like gonna play Mario Party, and we watched it, and it was like cool to just like, you know, him basically talk to me about the video, kind of like he talked in that video. So it was kind of cool to see that. I think he got like a pretty good studio set up at his house, because that video was pretty good. I was gonna let him know. But yeah, that's the last time I saw Scotty. Is Jay Dalton starting a ping pong team? Yeah, I mean, he could. I mean, but the thing about that is that they would constantly be needing new paddles, because you know Jay and the ping pong paddle. God darn him. But you know, he's got his thing. Those paddles be breaking. I'm not gonna go into detail on how they break, because that's his own thing. But the team, his ping pong team, wouldn't have paddles to play with, or they wouldn't have handles on the paddles, at least, because they'd all be broken. Because you know, if you guys don't know that joke, you need to go back to sometime last summer at Woodward and watch some videos, because it's in there. It's in there somewhere. Have I ever went above the coping on Cloud 9 18-foot half pipe? Well, the half pipe, I think it's 13 and a half. It might be 14, but yeah. The skate park at Tampa, my old local, used to have a vert ramp, and I'd go and warm up on it, and I got pretty comfortable. I never really did tricks. It was just fun to air, but I think I used to air about 6 feet at a vert. Now, I can air pretty good. I don't practice it. I mean, I'll only air as high as I like need to for whatever I'm going to. And that spot, skate park at Tampa, if you guys haven't seen anything from there, it's basically, they have a good 6-foot quarter, but then you air a 6-foot quarter 6 feet, and you go to like a 1 foot tall rail. So like I slowly, I mean, I like doing some tricks air, but it's just like, I lost interest in that because it's like, why am I gonna like air so high and then stop basically? Let's see, Jay teaches Spencer moto video. Jay did, he did let me ride a pit bike for the first time, and I went through a creek. And that is, and I actually rode pit bikes with Justin Dow and Jay again, and Ryan Dow and Kevin over in Raleigh a couple months ago. But I didn't film that because that's just like, me hanging out with the boys. I don't like filming everything. We're not quite there yet because I don't want to be like a nuisance, because no one wants to be filmed all the time. Like, I don't want to be filmed all the time. You guys don't know much about my personal life, and that's because, we're just having fun on YouTube. You don't need to go into like details like that. We just keep it simple. Some people put it all out there. I mean, go for it. But we're just chilling. I don't like filming everything. What's my best favorite trick to do? Timmy asks. I don't know. People always ask, what's your best trick? And I don't know. I like doing lots of tricks. I'm a trick freaking, I was gonna say a bad word, but I like doing tricks. There's lots of tricks I like. It's very seasonal for me, I'd say. I like doing tricks that I suck at, because when they work, it's exciting. It's not really that fun to do tricks that I've already kind of mastered, because it's like, oh, I did it again. Like, I like doing tricks I absolutely suck at, because it's like, you get a feeling of satisfaction when you're like, yes, I did it. It's like, you wouldn't want to play a video game that's like on easy mode and you could beat without any questions. Like, you want that challenge, you want to achieve that challenge. So it's definitely tricks that I suck at. That's what I like to do. Excited for Swamp Fest. I don't know. I'm gonna be honest about Swamp Fest. I like Swamp Fest because I get to see the most amount of like BMX friends I know anywhere, more than Woodward, which is awesome. But I don't really get to like, it's kind of like going to like a music festival or something. You get to see all these bands, but you don't really get to see all the bands. Like, I don't get to have a conversation with every person I know and that I'm friends with at Swamp Fest. It is cool to see everyone ride, but like, they've kind of just got shit on by the weather. Like the last Swamp Fest, like, I'm sorry. They made it work. They did the best they could, but my God, they got shit on by the rain. It sucked. I mean, they worked hard. They put it inside. But I mean, it wasn't the same. Like the double peg or the roller coaster rail to kicker was like, it was like kind of downhill. So then the kicker like didn't have good pop, and it's just so crowded and muddy. Like, Skate Light sponsors the event, but it's like, Skate Light is such a like fine, there's like no pores in the Skate Light. Like, by that I mean like there's nothing for dirt to settle into. So there's like, if you rode across this muddy, dirty Skate Light and I did this, then I didn't really film anything there, like riding wise, because like if you're just riding straight and like if I lean like this, both of my tires would go like that. Like that. That's how slippery it was at Swamp Fest. So I would prefer it to just be like all plywood, because that's like the best grip, and I wish some people would have a little more etiquette. I know everyone's excited to ride all the ramps and in front of everybody. It's all exciting because you got your favorite riders there, but like, can we get a rug sponsor, or like a boot scrub sponsor, or have like a shoe wash or a bike tire wash before you go onto the park? Because it is just like, there could be so much more stuff happening. Like that guy George from Greece that I met at Swamp Fest, amazing rider. He's the guy that you probably saw him on Instagram. He did the full pipe loop, just like pumping it, and then like perfect anti-pump, exited it, the full pipe. That guy's amazing at riding. That guy freaking broke his collarbone at Swamp Fest in the little Skate Light bowl, probably just because I think his tires just washed out, like, because he probably landed a trick and wash his tires out when you don't expect that, because he's a good biker. So he's not gonna like, we know when we're gonna fall usually, for the most part. He probably did his trick fine, and tires just washed out dead. Broke his collarbone. So hopefully at Swamp Fest we see a little more stuff where. Oh, I'm just live streaming. Yeah. All right. See you, bro. Whoops. Yeah. So hopefully Swamp Fest, we get a little more mud management. That would be nice. Am I still aiming to marry Jay's sister? You are damn right, Ben. We are chasing goals on this channel, and that is a goal that we will not stop. So, you know, I'm trying to get into the Dalton dynasty, and that's my way in, because you know, unless Jay becomes, you know, a not a heterosexual, you know, I would marry Jay. I'm definitely heterosexual, but you know, if that's my way into the Dalton dynasty, if I can't marry his sister, I'm in. I gotta take what I can get, you know. Become a titanium rod. That's one way to get with Jay. Blades are just your favorite thing. I see you got the Rosie's boy in there, dude. That's definitely a skate brand. How are me and Adam? I haven't really talked to Adam LZ since, I don't even know. Like, we were riding back when he was still in his previous engaged marriage thing that we all know about. But even then, like, I was starting my own channel. He lived 2 hours away from me, which a lot of people didn't understand. They're like, why haven't you guys been riding together? It's like, I was working. I think I was still in college, and I hate Orlando traffic, and he would rarely come to Tampa. So we just kind of were very similar, but he obviously pursued cars, and that's that. So he's definitely doing good for him, but things got a little weird after the whole, you know, thing that happened that I had nothing to do with. But I'm friends with everybody, so I mean, I guess it could be an issue, but you know, we're not picking sides here. So yeah, but best of luck to him. Maybe we can ride again one day. Do you ever think skate parks are getting better? I don't know. Yeah, big shout out to Adam though. What was Emo rollerblading? Saw Sky's channel. Oh, Emo Skyler. Yeah, that's some freak you might see on YouTube a couple times. I know him, but I haven't hung out with him in a while. He's been acting weird, but possibly. We could get this stream up to like 350 likes. We're at 309. Maybe we can get an appearance from Skylar. I can make some phone calls. But it's a lot of work. It's a lot of work to get him out here. Last time I saw him, I think I saw him in passing at the Morgan Wade Corey Bergler game of bike. If you go and watch the live stream before, like the session video, before, you might see Skylar. You might see us in the same frame too. We're both there riding. Is Jay ever gonna wait, what? Is Jay sis ever gonna? That didn't make any sense. Oh, see if I can trade ping pong paddles to Jay for a sister? Well, I can't control what she does. She's an individual. She's not an object. But, you know, ping pong paddles can go a long way with Jay. They can. They don't last long, though. But he really loves them. He probably hates it. I'm saying that. Will I ever go ride Tampa again? Of course, that's my hometown. I'll be in Tampa. I'm predicting early January, because I like to go and see all my friends that, you know, I have had outside of riding. I have a lot of other friends that aren't just riding people. What else we got in here? Ping pong is fun, dude. You guys, one time I almost won a ping pong tournament on a cruise ship in the year probably 2010, because I'm pretty good at ping pong. I had a YMCA membership that I'm not ashamed of. Okay, I'd go to the YMCA and I would play ping pong with the ping pong people that would hold the paddle upside down. I'm pretty good. I'm above average ping pong player. Nick Bruce is also very good at ping pong. We're ping pong buddies when I'm in Cleveland. But I got second. Guess who I lost to? This sandbagger from Cuba. He was like on the Cuban ping pong team. And he's like, oh, let me flex on this cruise ship game of ping pong tournament. Let me see if I'm the best on this boat. And he's on the Cuban ping pong team. It's like, no shit, you're the best on this ping pong team, or on this boat. So he beat me. And this guy was a god. He was better than Forrest did. Because he'd hit the paddle. It would look normal, but this guy was doing some wrist flickage. And I'm not even kidding you, like, he would hit it with like a double, I don't know, the English he was putting on this, it would come right at me. I'd hit it on my paddle, even like seeing that he sliced it, I'd hit it down like this and it'd go behind me. Like, this guy was a god at manipulating the ping pong ball. And I beat 4 people, and then of course I have to face this guy for the last one. I didn't even want I was like, this is just insane. Just played a competitive ping pong player that's on the Cuban ping pong team. He beat me. You love your riding though? Fans don't hate? Do I snowboard? If you want to see, hey, thank you for the comment, Ryan. Appreciate you for liking the riding channel. But one of my best videos, guys, which I'm not that good at snowboarding. I'm a casual at best. I can get down that damn mountain though, okay? We can get down the mountain. And sometimes it might be in a penguin slide. If you guys want this, I've heard that this is my best video. I'm not saying that I'm funny or anything, but some people have said this is my funniest video. Type in on YouTube after the stream, Spencer Foresman snowboarding, or I think I titled the video, I fell down a mountain. That could be my best video. It probably has less than 20,000 views. But a lot of people liked it. But yeah, I snowboard. I got the snowboard in the van. It's just an expensive hobby, dude. Like, I got the snowboard thinking like, oh yeah, I'm gonna go snowboarding. It's gonna be sick. I'm a snowboarder. I got my board and boots. But dude, it's expensive. It's definitely not for mediocre income individuals like myself here. A lot of people think YouTube, you can Google my name, it says I got $92 million net worth, which is insane. I do like snowboarding though, but last time I went was in New Mexico, in Santa Fe, with Andy J and my friend Becca and her boyfriend Nick, and that was fun. Santa Fe was crazy. It's definitely different than snowboarding in the Carolinas, which is very synthetic snow for the most part. If you guys saw, there was a viral clip from the place I go to called Beach Mountain where like the lift got stuck and there was like this water line that was just blasting some lady like freaking horribly. That was at the place I go snowboarding. Hey, look, it's Tommy Platt. What's up, Tommy? Hope you're doing well. There's a guy from Sarasota. He's a cool dude. Appreciate you. Salt Lake has good. Yeah, even when I went to Colorado, I was like, I'm going to go snowboarding. I look up the lift tickets, dude. Lift tickets are like $280. And I'm like, holy shit. But I mean, you have to understand that that's some expensive stuff they put out there to get up that mountain. So not hating on the snowboard lift places, like the lodges, I don't know. It's expensive. It's an expensive hobby to do. It's definitely fun. What else we got in here? Make Chad tase again. Chad is down. I will say that without asking him. Especially now that Chad is an older adult who, appreciates the finer liquids, some would say. We could definitely bribe Chad with some of those. Even probably just what is it called? The Pabst Blue Ribbon, dude. That he will get tased for one of those. I just have to get a taser and consent from chat. Chat. I mean, obviously, if you guys watch the chat, the game of Tased Bike with chat, he may have gotten the end of his digestive system direct impact with a taser. I mean, there was a clothing barrier for YouTube, but he not heroin, no, just alcohol. But there was a protective barrier, but he did get tased in the butthole, and that could be the hardest I've ever laughed in my life. So big respect for Chat. He's a brave guy. We love Chat. But I had to leave Florida. I was getting bored. I don't think I really talked about why I left Florida. But we just kind of wanted a change of scenery, When we got the van, it's like I got a huge DLC, We unlocked so much more to ride. Like, I rode a different skate park every day for the longest time, and I wouldn't have been able to do that without the van. Because in Tampa, there was actually, instead of more stuff to ride, they're actually taking spots away, and there's less stuff to ride. There was, I think, in the Team Pain motherfuckers are, sorry, excuse my language, but it's live streaming and it's past the first 2 hours of this video. But dude, they're putting parks up, great parks that are fun to ride. They build the skate parks pretty good for the most part. But dude, you cannot ride. There was at least 5 parks within 30 minutes from my house in Tampa that I could not go ride because they were no bikes. And I'm convinced that they, I've heard from many anti-Team Pain people that would go to the county to try to allow bikes in. They're explaining that bikes are super damaging to these skate parks. And plus that it's called a skate park. These idiots that I wouldn't say idiots, uneducated people are gonna just listen to the people that build the parks because it's oh, you know what you're talking about, you build this stuff. So if they say bikes damage skate parks, they're gonna be okay, yeah, we don't want this investment of several $1 million to the skate park to get destroyed by bikes, so we're not gonna allow bikes. So that's basically sums up Florida in a long run. They basically will be yeah, we won't warranty this park if you allow bikes. And it's when's the last time you went to a park and they fixed something that was broken? Even some skater here in Charlotte area, I did a feeble to 180 feeble on the ledge, and I missed my back peg, so my peg didn't even hit. And he's don't do that. And I'm I'm not gonna back down from this guy. I'm like, what do you mean? I was you see my pegs here. I'm I don't know, this plastic might be a little less dense than your metal trucks. And then he called my pegs chode, because he didn't know what to say. But it's you can't let people, I don't know, I feel you just leave the window open. If someone says something to you and you don't say something, because then they'll keep saying shit and then it could escalate. So I was just dude, this is a plastic. Most people are dumb. He called them chodes. They're not even technically chodes. You remember getting kicked out of Healdsburg, California, Cement Park? Yeah, I could throw my bike at pool coping for an hour straight, and I don't think I could damage it, because most of the ends of my bike are plastic or rubber. I would have to take my handlebars off and just start smacking it to damage it. Or even if I had a metal peg, I would have to do a 10-foot air to ice pick to chip the thing. But that's the same as if a skater did a 10-foot air and landed on their trucks with all their weight. It's honestly, just make the pool coping, make it metal. If they're worried about it getting damaged or chipped, just make it metal, and you never have to do anything. What does it say? What's up, Rod? How's Jay's sister? She's doing great. Motherfuckers out in the streets here, we gotta watch out. I probably look crazy. I've just been sitting here talking to you guys here. What's my best security guard story? I usually am cool with security guards, guys. I usually just, my go-to is I will reflect someone's energy back at them. So if someone comes at me like being an asshole, like I understand they're doing their job, I respect that, but there's a way to go about it. Obviously, you can be like, hey, can you guys just leave here? You know you're not supposed to be here. And it's like, all right, man, yeah, we'll leave. But if they come out and they're like screaming at you and saying shit, then like that makes me want to fuck with them and like potentially give them a negative experience because of the negative energy they're coming back. I just want to reflect it at them because it's not gonna bother me. But like if you know, like I will mess with you if you're gonna be a dickhead, and you're not gonna affect my day. So like that's just whatever. But like usually I'm nice to security guards, and I'm just like, all right, yeah, see you later. But like if they want to be douchebags, and that's just with anybody, then it's like, well, let me give you a little taste of your medicine. Like I'm not trying to hurt anybody physically, but we're not worried about that. But it's just like you're being a douchebag. This is how you're acting. Fuck a rocket game bike. No, I will never ride one of those because that is owned by the same person who owns Mafia, and I don't want to make a Mafia. I don't want to make a rocker game a bike, and then someone be like, that is sick, and get a rocker. Like I want people to like get into like actual BMX bikes, but it's just like I don't know. Let's see what else we got in this chat, boys. Well, we're probably gonna end it soon. We're coming up a pretty long stream, and it's getting dark out here in the streets. I'm starting to lose sight of my surroundings, but it's actually nice out. Check out the view, boys. Check out the view. I just don't know Charlotte that well. I don't think it's really that grimy. Super Nintendo in the van. I got the Super Nintendo Mini in the van with the preloaded like 20 games. But when I start streaming, I did look into like emulators. Thanks to, I've known about emulators, but Old Potato is helping me out. It's very easily accessible. I could stream any game. So that is something I will definitely do because, I've been playing video games since the 90s. And there's a lot of classics on there that would be fun to, show people and play. Do a hop truck first try. I could. I don't really want to. I'm kind of just chilling. I did one earlier. You missed 007 on Nintendo? Yeah, GoldenEye. Well, you're looking at someone that beat GoldenEye on double aging at like the age of 8. Okay. Will I stream? I probably won't stream pipe, guys. I ride BMX like all the time. So like, I'd rather stream Dave Mayer too because I love Dave Mayer too. Maybe I guess if I was streaming more, I would play pipe. But like if I'm just kind of casually streaming, I'm not gonna do something that I'm probably ass at pipe. I'm probably better at riding in real life. So I would just rather ride. It's like more satisfying. Build up a new ride after not riding for 3 years. Let's go. Shout out to Joseph for getting back into riding, guys. It's never too late to get back into riding or get into riding. It's fun. Get outside. There's so much stuff to do outside. You get to see all these things you wouldn't if you weren't riding. You get to see all the little parts of the city or places, experiences you just wouldn't see. And you get to challenge yourself at all levels. I do want to do more how-tos just for like, I feel like some people just don't, they're just like, they don't have the idea of tricks that they could do, but it's so new to them that they don't be like, oh, let me do this, So I kind of like being the guide to be like, hey, you guys, this is something you guys could probably do that they just wouldn't have thought of, and them being able to go out and do that engages them more, and they want to get better. So that's what, we're all about helping people. And, I get help from friends at riding. I'm not saying I'm the expert. I'm always just trying to learn, We're all just linking and building. Ever been to Indiana? Yeah, I've been to Indiana. Where did I go? Wait, is Michigan City in Indiana? I think it is. Yeah, it is. I went there. That prefab park was a lot of fun. That's probably the best prefab park I've been to. But there were, that's the kind of park I wish it was like $2 to get in. Just because like that little fee would prevent people from entering the park that aren't there to ride. Which I never thought of that until I went to that park. Because there was fucking, every kid in the neighborhood was like, let's go. It was a park too. There was more than the skate park, but every kid in that neighborhood was like, we're gonna go in the skate park and we're gonna play tag. And it was just like, God damn it, you little fuckers. Like, and then it's just like, I'm just dodging kids, and like, I couldn't even make a full video there because it's just like kids just like Naruto running past my camera. And it's like, I have to focus more on like playing Frogger with my surroundings and not destroying a child than like the trick I'm trying, which I need all my focus to do. Can you do Flatland Decade? I used to do those way back in the day. I've seen some people do that with the back foot on the tire. I can't, as of right now, I can't do it. I haven't tried to learn it. I do think it's something I could learn. Something I might learn one day. I definitely would want someone that knows how to do it to kind of show me, because that's like one of those tricks I feel like it could take hours to learn by myself, but if someone knew how to do it, they could just like spot like, oh, do this, like you're messing this up, and then it's just boom. And that's the trick to a lot of tricks. It's like little things that like you wouldn't think of. Can I do pinkies? I don't even know. Do you think you could bar to nose manual flat? No. I don't think I could bar. I mean, it'd be pushing it to do a bar nose even out of a quarter pipe. I definitely think I could do it if I was like, if someone's like, you know, we're going to challenge you to do this in 1 month. You got to do a bar to like nose manual 8 feet or something, like across a box. I could definitely be like, yes, that could be done. But I just don't work towards that. That's just, I appreciate that. But it's just like so, that dude, just like barring and diving down and putting all your weight, and you have to glide it like, dude, it's a hard trick. You got to respect that trick. Definitely, I think I'm good enough that I could do it. But I am not interested enough to want to learn that, you know? We might have a drug deal going on in the background, guys. We don't know, you know? Enjoy this live stream previously more. All right, Sparky, we might do more. What do you guys think of the live stream? You know, we've been talking or riding the whole time for the most part. You know, can we meet your cats soon? You will see the cats in the van video, and then you can see them more because they are cool little cats. They are fun. They're my security guards right now. They're holding down the fort. But yeah, definitely. I don't regret getting the cats because it's just kind of like funny. They're always just in there running around, and I think the van is big enough to where it's not like a cage to them, because they have all this shit they can jump around, and they go anywhere they want in the van. So that's cool. Does anyone else get cramps in their hands because of riding? I used to get, when I first started riding, like the shoulder blades or whatever, my chest here and my shoulder, I get so sore. But after riding like every day for like 3 months straight, it's gone. Like, and then, I mean, I guess my hands will get sore if I'm doing a lot of nose manuals. But also going back to the nose manual stuff, like I don't practice them that much. I'm kind of happy with where I'm at with nose manuals, just because when I try to do long nose manuals, that's something that will irritate my elbow, because I have like so much weight and like I'm flexing the whole time that it just kind of like almost sometimes like my elbow would just like butter out, like it will just give out, and then it's just sore. if I do a bunch of nose manuals, so I kind of just don't do them that much anymore. Yeah, sometimes my foot, I have to like take it off the pedal and like, I don't know, just like move it, because I feel like being in the center, it hurts. I mean, I feel like it's normal. No, you don't seem very competitive. Does that ever cause friction with those who are? No, not really. I mean, I'm only riding against myself out here, guys. I have done competitions before, but I just like, luckily I've won a couple of local ones in Tampa, like at spot, and that was like, I was just satisfied with that. Like I won like the first spot roast, and then I was just like, I'd rather watch my friends ride and not have to think about competing. The last contest I did do though, I basically just, I think Dave Brumlow from the Florida BMX series, he just said he would enter me if I wanted to, probably because I filmed all the contests for free, because I like just putting, collecting the day together, and so everyone can go back and watch it. But I did a 900. I landed it in my run. And I wasn't even thinking I was going to land it. I just was like, I'm going to try a 900, and then I might like put my foot down or pass away, and then I'll try it again, and that'll be my performance. But I landed it, and then I did a downside hand plant in the same run, which I thought was cool. And then I didn't think I was going to get that far. So I kind of just got lost, and I ended up getting like second somehow, which, I'll take that. Only Vans. We got one. We only got one van. It's over there. I wish I knew this city. I could, we could cruise around, but we're chilling. I feel like I've been due on it. I've never done a Q&A on the channel, because I don't care to talk about myself that much, just from, I'm not gonna just start saying stuff about me, but if you guys are asking questions, then I'm like, oh, I'll talk about it. How tall am I? Some people say I'm 7 foot, but I guess on my driver's license it would say I'm 5'10", which, to be correct, genetically that is 1 whole inch taller than my brother Taylor, who is 10 months older than me. I'm the tallest brother. Just so you guys know, just if you ever see him in the wild at a skate park or something, just be like, your brother Spencer looks probably an inch taller, because I am. He won't deny it. I mean, he won't admit it, but it's the measurements don't lie, guys. His inch went somewhere else. I don't know about that. We're never gonna know about that, But, good for him if it did. Hang on combo? Taylor Gang. What size bike? We'll do a whole bike check soon. But since, you guys are here, it's a 20.75, which I feel like is good for me. I've tried 21, and it felt like a little bit like a boat. So we don't need a 21, but I tried it. And I wouldn't want to go shorter, really, at least that I know of. It could feel good, but my bike feels like good as it can be right now. Besides, maybe little things that I'm not even knowing about. Oh yeah, I said it earlier on, because everyone knows I used to ride Sunday. No hate against Sunday. But the geometry of the Fiend is so much better for my type of riding. I feel like the Sunday kind of, I don't know, it wasn't as good for how I ride. I was skeptical about switching, because I had rode the Sunday for so long. I was like, I don't want it to be worse, and then everyone from Fiend thinks I'm a fucking jackass. But luckily I switched, and I could not be happier, and that is a full honest opinion. I think this frame is amazing. I don't know about the V3 yet, because they did make the back end a little shorter, but we could try it in the future. But right now, I'm very happy with this geometry on this frame. It's the Reynolds Fiend 2 V2. Great frame. Come back to Belmont. What's up, Caleb? I'll be back at Belmont soon. I think I'm gonna go to the new park maybe tomorrow. I don't know. I'm trying to post some more, but I'm not fully committed yet. I gotta check the weather and how I feel. Who's my favorite BMX riders growing up? Let's think. I liked Stephen Hamilton. He has some great videos that got me hyped on riding earlier on. Aaron Ross, the chill bro. I did get sucked into the flashy bikes. I love the chill bro video part. I had on my MySpace back in the day. A lot of people were on Skylar was on MySpace. That's probably where I met him. But I had this. I think I got taken off of YouTube, but this was like the best of Scotty Kramer video. So it's pretty crazy that I'm friends with him now, because I literally would watch this guy ride every day to get me hyped up to go ride, and now I like know him and I'm friends with him and like stayed at his bike shop. That's crazy. But yeah, I definitely even at one point people were calling me Little Scotty, because like I think I was taking so much impact or like input from his riding that's how I like wanted to ride. Harry Main was a little after I got into riding, but yeah, obviously all that big tech wave that came in was sick. Like I like all sorts of riding, but like really when I like looked into BMX and stuff, it was like, what the hell? Stephen Hamilton, Scotty, the Nike riding on the wall video had kind of just came out. That was insane, like seeing all those people. So yeah, I definitely was a little more of a fan of like Dew Tour style riding. Like I thought that was fucking sick. Like the ramps, like the parks look huge and stuff. But yeah. Oh no. I wasn't paying attention, but that is a parking enforcer. I hope I didn't get a parking ticket, because that would suck. But luckily people donated, and that would probably cover my parking ticket. Let's go. But I hope I didn't get one. Get out of here. I probably should leave soon. But yeah, let me catch up real quick. Screw the parking ticket, you guys. Let's go. I'm getting rained on too. Is Harry May my favorite rider? No, he is not. But I do respect everything he's done. He is one of the best people to ever touch a bike. Like, that is undisputable. He is amazing at riding. I don't know him on a personal level, but I am a fan of his riding. Foot plant off the parking enforcer. I'm taking up 2 spots too at the van. I could get a double parking ticket. So I don't know. I'm gonna grab my stuff, and I'm going to be back. I'm gonna put it over here. He is going towards my van. Hold on, boys. No, he's going over there. I gotta go. Holy shit. About to get a ticket live. Wait. No. Sir. Oh shit, boys. I'm about to get... Did I get a ticket? Oh. Huh?
You gotta pay to be out here.
Oh, I didn't know. I'm from out of town.
Yeah, just pay for your parking.
Okay. I tried that machine and it didn't work.
Yeah, you can pay by half.
Okay. I got you. Let's go pay for parking, boys. Spot 88. Maybe he'll leave. Come on, man. Come on. I'm supervising security for the parking lot. It's raining out here. I did try to pay before I did park, though. but the machine I went to didn't work. This one works. All right. We're gonna wrap this stream up, boys. I don't want to be a nuisance to this working man out here. GG's to the parking guy. We'll do one of these again soon. Appreciate all you guys for watching it. You know, happy holidays to everyone else. If I don't do one of these before the holidays, I'm not really sure. I don't really know the area all that well, so it's hard for me to find a spot where I can do that, where I can just park and ride and stuff like that. I don't know the area, so it's different in Tampa. I have spots, but here I don't know. And doing one of these at a skate park is could be a little troublesome as well, because of unpredictable people that could say things that could get me in trouble on YouTube. So I don't know. We'll see though. Definitely, if you guys do want to support the channel though, you can leave a like, subscribe. Just came out with these new hoodies as well in HuskyNation.shop, and they are very comfortable. Wasn't wearing it earlier because it wasn't cold enough, but now it's actually kind of cold and rainy, and I just feel safe and comfortable out here next to this dumpster in the streets. I wouldn't feel safe if I didn't have this hoodie on. But yeah. All right, guys. Leave some comments below though. I will be reading them after the stream's off, so we'll get some conversations going down there, and I'll see you guys. Have a good one.